What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and today I have another episode of Cheap Cuts. Forgive me, I am a little sick right now, but we do have a good episode here today. I have a lot of good players in the strong safety position. I think that's a good position for us to, get the ball rolling. But let me know in the comments down below what position you want me to break down next. I think I'm going to do another offensive position next time, so let me know, if you want it to be an offensive lineman or a tight end, wide receiver, whatever. Actually, I already did wide receiver, but, running back, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get that out to you guys. But let's start it right off. We have Deone Bucannon as our first item. He does have a silver item, which is actually okay, not too bad. But I really want to recommend this Rising Star. I would only really recommend the silver if you really have no coins and you just started playing Ultimate Team. It's not a terrible item, and it's only a little bit worse than the Rising Star. But for the upgrades, it's only about 1,000 coins more. I would definitely recommend it. And since this has no set anymore, it's actually kind of worth it. You could actually invest in these if you wanted to and hope that Rising Star sets come back. I personally would not do that, but you can if you want. But he's 6'1", that's pretty tall. 93 speed's very nice. 93 hit power is also nice. And then his catching is actually above average for strong safeties, which is really cool. 76 catching. That's pretty good for a safety. Most other stats on this card are, at average or above average, and he only goes for, 1,500 coins. That's almost unbeatable. 93 hit power is very good. But like I'm saying, Deone Bucannon Rising Star is a very nice item, and if you somehow don't have 1,000 coins, whatever, then try to pick up maybe this silver card. It also is pretty good. It's pretty much like 1 or 2 lower in every single stat, but I think where the Rising Star really has an advantage is he has 4 speed boosts. So definitely try to get the Rising Star version if you can, but if you can't, go for the silver. It isn't that bad of a card either. Next up, we have Daniel Manning. Now, these doesn't really matter which one you pick. Road to the Playoffs, base edition, really the only thing that would matter is the style boost on whichever card you pick. But we'll take a look at Daniel Manning's Road to the Playoffs just for sake of argument. And he's got 95 speed. This is where he's gonna shine. Honestly, he's not really good at anything else other than being fast. His coverage stats are okay, they're kind of below average, and his hit power is just atrocious at 65, so he's really not going to be able to, force any fumbles or anything like that. His catching is a little bit above average, but not too high, and he's only 5'11", so he's really not going to be able to get up there too much, but he does have 92 jumping, which is pretty nice, along with an 85 kick return. You could, use him as a kick returner too, if you wanted as well. But overall, this isn't a fantastic card. I just wanted to show you guys because he does have 95 speed. That's pretty crazy for a safety, especially one that goes for less than 1,000 coins. So if you want a really fast safety, maybe you just want somebody on your special teams that can get down the field and hopefully make a play on the ball, then Daniel Manning might be the choice for you. Next up, we have Bacarri Rambo Team of the Week edition, only going for around 2,500 to 3,000 coins. Not too bad at all. 85 overall is also pretty nice, and he's very similar to Deone Bucannon. I was kind of looking at these. He is a little bit slower at 90 speed. Same hit power with 93, but he has better coverage stats. He's got 84 zone coverage, which is pretty solid. That's most of the time what you're going to be putting safeties in anyway, so I wouldn't really worry about the man coverage stat too much, unless for some reason you're playing a ton of man coverage with safeties. It's kind of weird though, not something that people often do. So 84 zone coverage should be able to get the job done. And then if we look at the hidden stats, he also has 78 catching. That's very good for a safety. Tackling's a little bit below average, but you can probably manage. 89 jumping's pretty solid as well. So overall, very nice item here, and only for 2,500 coins, I definitely recommend this item. Along with the 93 hit power, it's really going to be a solid card for you, and it'll be a nice 85 overall addition to your team. Our last gold item on the list is Tyvon Branch. Same thing as Daniel Manning. Doesn't matter which one, Road to the Playoffs or base. We'll take a look at the base edition just for, why not. He's 6 foot tall, also very, very fast, 95 speed. But he does have better hit power than Daniel Manning. So basically, it's just a better item, kind of. He does have 88 man coverage if you wanted to throw him into man. I don't know, if your corners are kind of suspect, maybe you'd want Tyvon Branch to be like almost a 4th corner, because 88 man coverage is pretty good. Like I said on Bacarri Rambo though, man coverage doesn't really matter too much for for safeties. I guess it'll help. It's not going to hurt you to have a high man coverage, but it's not really going to help you too much in the long run. But the speed is really, really nice. His catching is extremely low. That's something I wanted to point out. 45 catching is horrible. So he's pretty much never going to get an interception, but he does have 91 jumping. Along with the man coverage, you can probably put him into man coverage on, maybe a tight end, something like that, and he might be able to make plays on the ball. He really won't pick it off, but he might bat it down. He is 6 foot, nice jumping, really nice speed, and, overall, pretty nice item here. Not a very good hit power, though. 74 is pretty low. Like I think it was Daniel Manning that also had the really low hit power as well. So it's kind of the trade-offs that you want to make with these items, but that's why he's only 2,000 coins or whatever. Really not great at everything, but pretty solid at a couple things. You know, he's really fast, can jump, and he's pretty tall. So overall, I definitely recommend this item if you need somebody to play, you know, coverage on a tight end or something like that. And that's really what I would recommend Tyvon Branch doing for you if you were to pick him up, is put him into man coverage on somebody, given that he does have an 88 man coverage rating. Our last item today is a little on the high end for the price range of cheap cuts, but overall I do recommend it highly. Going for around 13 to 15,000 coins is Eric Berry, elite strong safety, 87 overall from the Chiefs. Very, very nice item here. He's 6 foot tall, so pretty much on par with what we showed you for most of the video. 92 speed, very solid, pretty much right at, you know, where the top of the line has been. 88 hit power is solid. That's not huge. It's not going to lay like a ton of fumbles, but it's good enough to get the job done. It's definitely better than Tyvon Branch, definitely better than Daniel Manning. 80 zone coverage is going to get the job done, no doubt about that. 88 pursuits, also very, very good. And then the man coverage, like I said, doesn't really matter too much. Where he does falter is play recognition a little bit. Now, nobody that we've showed so far really has had a great play recognition, but you'd expect an elite to have a little higher. He does not, so that's a little bit annoying, but not too bad. 73 catching is very good. Definitely going to get the job done there. 95 jumping, that's crazy. That makes his 6 foot stature almost even taller, because he can really get up there and you know, make plays on the ball. Very, very good card though, and if he does get interceptions, look at all these stats, you know, 83 elusiveness, 75 ball carry vision, 78 spin move, 88 juke move, crazy good for a safety. Just really interesting stats that you can, you know, look back on this card. Also has 98 stamina, so he's going to stay on the field a lot. And then also look at these other catch stats, you know, 77 spectacular catch and 70 catch in traffic. So, you know, even though his catching is only 73, I think, he's going to be able to make, you know, interesting interceptions, and, you know, interceptions in positions where you normally wouldn't expect somebody other than a wide receiver to catch the ball. So overall, this Eric Berry is, you know, very much recommended by me. I think he's one of the better cards that I showed you in this video. Obviously, he should be. He's the highest overall, and he's the only elite. So I definitely recommend it if you want to pay, you know, 12 to 13,000 coins on this item. Definitely go ahead and do it. It'll be a very good addition to your team, and probably one of the better elites I'll show you in cheap cuts, just given how, you know, the strong safety position worked out. But that will do it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and let me know what position you want me to do next. It will be an offensive position, so keep that in mind with your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.